What a hiccup. When that was definitely a hiccup. But that happens. No, but I think we're getting ready to do a card reading. So
Yeah, I got to read CeeLo's card,
yeah,
but
so we're
she's
just
not
gonna wait.
here.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for a few.
So we'll wait for her.
Yes, but I believe the card was, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I got it right here.
Oh, okay. You have the card.
It was relationship up level.
Yes, it was.
So hopefully CeeLo comes back.
Yeah.
If she doesn't, I'm reading her card.
Right.
So I'll have to watch it.
Yep. So I guess I can tell you what I'm saying until we get some more people back, so they can kind of have that. I got it.
It's a hot mess.
There you go.
It's a mess.
So
there she is.
And
what?
Yeah, fun. That was fun. Let's see. So hi Kiki.
I'm getting ready to read your card.
I'm staying here, staying connected. Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you guys for
connection
coming back.
versus relationship. Divine spirit. You have to ask yourself why you needed reminded. Because connection isn't found up in your head. And if your mind is where you're keeping all of your information for your connection, then you're already in your disconnect. Trust your feelings. That's why we're trying to. I think this channel should be more around pain, because you don't realize the pain and you don't realize what the pain wants from you because you don't know how to sit with the pain. That's why we created this channel, because the pain is the only thing that's going to get you connection, not the other person. And if you're in pain as you're watching this, it's probably because of you not focusing in on the feeling itself and paying attention to what it's actually trying to get you to feel, that you've been stuffing down. So think about all the times you've shelved pain, you've hid pain, your hurt wasn't acknowledged, your pain wasn't acknowledged, and all of those things that you keep going through. That is where you need to begin. And then when you finally do let yourself sit in that, the key to the healing is the truth. And that's not a very easy thing to do. So I would like to be open. I feel much better being open. This is confirmation for me because I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days, says Danny. Let's see. Yes, I have found that whenever I feel pain, I try to figure out where it's coming from. Well, here's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and do your card?
Go ahead.
What I do for pain is I go, okay, there's pain. And then I don't go, where is the pain? I just go, okay, let me go find out what it is. And then I just sit in it. And I can't let myself listen to this because the feeling gets worse if I listen to this. So a lot of discomfort happens because you start getting in your head about the pain. And if you trained yourself to go to your head with your pain. So to be able to unwind that, you have to sit in the pain again and choose the pain and not your thoughts about it. And then let yourself become completely vulnerable, meaning don't hide it. Don't go try to be alone. Don't tell yourself a story about why people don't want to hear it, and stop showing yourself you don't need. Because if you don't need, why would you want connection? Because connection is a part of need. So anyway, yeah.
I'm going to read CeeLo's card. I'm going to read her if you've pulled this card. And I'm going to tell you, Spirit's also telling me to pull from the white deck. So I'm going to pull you 2 cards. So you got the 12 relationship up level.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I went right there.
Okay. All this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yay.
If you pulled out this card, you are being guided to allow outdated templates between masculine and feminine energies to be shattered and replaced. Shift from a linear, limited masculine-feminine relationship to a new unconditional flow between these energies. Notice if you're seeking from a place of lack in relationships, claim the love you deserve and take the action to receive it. Remember that you are honored, led, loved, and supported as a divine feminine, divine masculine, both, not excluding one or the other, energy embodiment. So that's a different card, right?
Yeah.
So that was all of that card. So hopefully that
Mike's
gives you a
here.
message there, CeeLo.
Mike's-
Did that resonate at all?
We got a visit from everybody, even Mike.
Hi, Michael. Oh, we hear you. You aren't gonna be loud about it.
Big Mike's here. Let everybody see you, buddy. Here, let everybody see Big Mike. There you go. Oh, I know.
Michael.
I know. He's an old guy now. He's old.
Mm-hmm. And he grunts like one, two. Hi, Tyler. God, I ain't seen you in a minute.
All right. I'm going to pull CeeLo. Not CeeLo. Is
And
it
hi,
CeeLo?
Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley Westfall.
From the white deck. From the white deck.
Mm.
Pulling her from the white deck. And I feel this is her card. Yay.
You know,
Yep.
this one is Elementals.
12. Oh, look, I pulled right to it.
Yeah, and this is
Upright.
Nature Spirits, the 4 elements.
This card represents a real power in the universe that few people ever think about. The elementals are nature spirits that vibrate with the energy of the environment they come from. They include sylphs and gnomes from the woods, carrying earth energy, water spirits from the lakes and streams, and fairies from the air. Fire spirits are tiny orbs of light that bring the vibration of the sun. Even if you aren't familiar with these spirits, you call on them to bless you with the energy you need. Earth energy is good for grounding, stability, and wisdom. Air vibrates with the breath of life, communication, intelligence, and travel. Water brings healing, fluidity, cleansing, and change. Fire brings purification, light, activity, and creativity. These entities are always available to you. Consider which element power you want to tap into and communicate with the sweet beings who can deliver that energy for you. They're not just the stuff of fantasy. They're here for you now and always. And that's interesting because I talk about that a lot. That we don't call on our spirit guides enough. We don't call on our angels enough I feel like I've envisioned like a whole army of, angels, whatever you want to call them, angels, fairies, whatever, right? Spirit, whatever. They're just like an army of them, and they're just sitting there twiddling their thumbs, just watching me fuck up, just watching me fuck up, just watching me fuck up. You know what I mean? And every now and then talking to each other, should I just go on? Should I just go on down there? Should I just go on? Should we just knock the cup out of her hand? Or should we just knock the donut box over? Right? You know what I mean? Should we just give her a headache? Right? I hear my spirit guides like, right? But I feel like that's what we do. We sit and we don't call on them enough. We don't say, hey guys, can you come down? Can you help? Not like we're down somewhere.
So Eric said, still blocked by Twin and no info about where he lives, relationship or nothing, or even social media. I don't even know what question to ask you. So let me show you something, Eric. When connection withdraws or when connection blocks, it's not about what's happening outside of you as much as it is about what's happening inside of you. So what you need to do is look and see how you're loving your pain in their absence, because you're going to be sure to be tested if you can love yourself in their presence in that pain. So what you need to do is figure out, okay, if it's gotten to the point to where you have no contact whatsoever, it's trying to tell you that you've isolated yourself off from your pain. Your pain is your source for connection. If you don't trust your pain, you will not trust connection. If you don't know your pain, you will not know connection. If your relationship with your pain is damaged, your relationships will mimic the same kind of damage you already have to your relationship. The same follows for connection. Problem is when we get into this space, we end up repeating a disconnect over and over and over, known as cycles. So you have to ask yourself, are you breaking any cycles, and are you listening more to your mind than you are to your pain? Your pain does not have a story. It doesn't have a story because your pain is connection. So if you can't sit in pain and let anyone connect to you, start there. That's how you start opening up connection. Pain has been a very confusing thing until it isn't. Pain is our greatest teacher.
It is.
In this connection, pain will be your greatest
Mhm.
teacher. It's trying to get you to unlearn listening to your mind and start learning to pay attention to your feelings.
Mhm.
And how well you're doing at that, or if you're blocking yourself off from doing that, that explains everything else that can happen. So all you gotta do is change one thing,
Mhm.
one actual thing, and that's to choose your pain. Let's see. Okay. Ashley said my boyfriend and I aren't getting along right now. I'm really disappointed with him.
Ashley,
Ashley,
she's such a sweet.
she really is.
She's got.
When
She's got the sweetest.
you have to
soul.
look at where you got the skills to look at a boyfriend or a mate or somebody you're with and not show up doing what you watched. And what I mean by that is when we're children, we watch a lot of dysfunction. We watch a lot of disconnect. We watch a lot of judgment, and we keep watching that. And we watch it with people we love. So what ends up happening is we stop mimicking what we watched, and we don't pay attention to how it makes us feel because they didn't pay attention when they did it in front of us. They didn't pay attention how we felt either. So now you're working in a space or coming from a space of disappointment where you're not letting what you actually feel be known. So you want to get that person up in their head and get them out of their feelings. It's going to end badly, like it always does. When are you going to disrupt that pattern? So instead of being disappointed, ask yourself what you actually aren't disappointed about when it comes to your boyfriend and focus the energy on that instead. Because if you focus on what you're disappointed about, you're going to get more of the same. And then you're going to still be left with a disconnect on the inside that mimics what you saw. So then you can have the same kind of bad talk that you have about people you're connected to. You can now put this person in that category. If you don't break that chain, it's only because your mind is more in control of you than your feelings. So choose your feelings instead. Choose to be what, how did he say it last night? Choose to be who you're not.
Yeah.
That's how we got here.
Yeah. That's how you figure out who you are.
You leave who you are limitless when all your focus is to start being who you're not. If you don't want to be the kind of person that keeps their feelings locked away inside because you want connection and you know that you do that already, start doing the exact thing that you know you're not. You want their feelings to come out, then you have to put your feelings out there. If you want their connection to come out, then you're going to have to put your connection out there. Why do I have to go first? Because if somebody goes first, the other follows. It's just how it works. And if you put yourself out and dare to be different and dare to be who you're not, you'll find that this connection actually is much more warm inside when you do that.
I have sex abuse healing class and you have a client, so we have to go.
Oh,
we got a few minutes.
CeeLo got one question.
Got a few minutes, and
Lee,
we gotta go.
What do you think, Lee? What do you think of this saying? I eat pain for breakfast. Well, I'd say that sounds pretty disastrous because you pointed at time, which makes you not present. So, I mean, I get it, but pain is always present. It's just when we're sitting here like this, it's not because we're ignoring our pain, it's because we're sitting in it talking to you from it. That's what's keeping us connected.
But I'll tell you what, I've eaten pain for breakfast.
Yes, but you know what's interesting about that breakfast? It turned into dinner, lunch, and everything else when you ate it.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with eating pain is people think you never get full.
Oh,
so that's a part of that's also the battle cry for a people pleaser.
It's also fattening. It's very fattening.
I can run towards people in pain because I'm ignoring my own.
Do I have it? I just noticed something really weird.
What?
Do I have it? I have a tooth that sticks out.
Do you?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm looking in the mirror. I don't know.
See when I smile like that? See it? I got a lazy eye and a snaggle tooth.
God, woman.
I do.
Where do you come up with that?
That's hilarious.
Where? Why?
Well, you know my lazy eye.
Well,
it's fine.
You can get that fixed. But you know what?
You know, I mean, sometimes it's just
You
like this.
you only needed one
Fine.
spare part to be here, and that's the liver. Everything else can just
Why don't it
function the way it
just
always
shut
has.
and stay shut?
Well, I think you're
Why
looking.
why is it hold on?
One eye's looking for an answer, the other eye found it.
I mean, dang.
One eye's looking for an answer, the other
Every
one found
now
it.
and then I just gotta slap it. No,
Mm,
it comes
it's
right
fun.
back. Comes right back.
Yeah.
It comes right back. But I don't know what the hell
You're
is
silly.
going on with my
You
tooth.
are so silly.
It's called self-judgment, folks. That's called self-judgment.
So
She said, I've never seen any snaggle teeth.
oh man,
shoot. Well, I hate
our
that we-
grandson's tooth grew back, and
Oh
we're
man,
bummed.
it's horrible.
It
It's
was
not
great.
horrible.
It's
It's
his
cute.
personality just matches it. And
We
then,
do have to
no,
go now. I've got healing from
Yeah,
sex abuse class, and I really got to clear before
absolutely.
that. That's a big class, and it's pretty emotional.
You have to
and
go now.
tonight's the
Yes, we
last.
have to go now. Yes, we miss you guys. Yes,
Come to root
Um,
camp. Come to a 30-minute.
I am going to be doing a class. It is a 90-minute class coming up soon. And the class is going to be how to stay connected to your pain so you can have connection. So if you're interested, look for it because I'll be posting it soon.
And we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. We got some really neat things coming up.
Yeah, it's time to get connected.
It's time to get moving.
Mhm.
That's all you get. We love you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Sorry about the little part 1 and part 2 things.
Sorry about that tooth thing. Well, I hit the button.
Yeah.
I did.
You did.